ana open grounds ba ko say aye den for Bayern so betima akwa win ya eye Bay Arena so no say Bayern entimi nkonkose
Mr. Mo sound in my way and sound I will be on the TV to be on Facebook there in China checking in and so I mean okay
Kenenti they na make can say recently Bayern struggle against Leverkusen and Bay Arena mpokra na say Bayern ko wa aye din so betimenya sa 3 maximum points. The last time a Bayern equal Leverkusen fee equal winning was way back 2021. And the game na Bayern ekwa share Leverkusen. Enfa ho se Bayern at the top of the Bundesliga no. Say die Bayern share Leverkusen bia emu eden e de ma Bayern boboku no. Xabi Alonso na wa ba be Leverkusen team no. This season on said that any standard formation. Ade a Leverkusen ene Xabi Alonso ye ne say omo check opponent ne quality ekuro mo ene omo strength na ometimi design formation a omo de be wura game nim e ka ho na this season Xabi Alonso ni Leverkusen omo use 5 different formation enti e den se oni Leverkusen kosi akan a obetima predicting information o de be wura game nim but there ba ko about Xabi Alonso a ensesa e ne tactical principles and for one formation obe use by the tactical principles no ensesa enti wo ko share Leverkusen a ni positional play ni de ensesa tembia open movements open rotation and open interpositional change e ni game obebonim enti wo ko share Leverkusen a onim se positional play obe use ne counter pressing ensesa baby obe lose ball no opese oyere wo ho no je ball no initiate attack at the same time opese onya numbers e wo position third. That's the reason why omutimi share a lot of goals enti omutimi omude be share Bayern bobuku no Bayern entimi predictive formation obe use ba dia ba ko omni yese sa wo check your lineup a likely so mbe use any omutimi mbe use a definitely obenya Jeremy Frimpong a obe operate on the right side and a Grimaldo. So 2 players we so be use omo as wing backs so be use omo as wide midfielders no anytime you almost edge forward Grimaldo and a Jeremy Frimpong and a be expand the opponent. So 2 players na join the attacker omo de nioma mienu and a kabay Leverkusen team no creativity and a goals and so check last season about this season the wing backs no involve a lot in terms of goal scoring and assists and the idea back was a Bayern very careful you say Grimaldo ni Jeremy Frimpong no ebe pursue a lot of threats and their team friends Bayern it's up to Conrad Laimer and our branch friends Rafael Guerreiro some bit must stop us out 2 players no over the wide area. Leverkusen be use 2 deep central midfielders Ezekiel Palacios and a Granit Xhaka. This time around Oma Granit Xhaka no act as a boss to boss midfielder and was the creativity aka the game no into this season in Granit Xhaka etimi ama 6 assists in the German Bundesliga and so what check Bayern bobuku na play ohun so a Leverkusen team ni nyina be flourish play no Florian Wirtz akra no offensive mindset no was through bebre and so what check Florian Wirtz the reason why clubs akese ni nyina chasing ye say a proper advanced modern playmaker or combining goals, creativity and control. And in terms of attacking third no so who game this one and a Boniface and a Patrick Schick it me a lot of goals and to buy and form midfielders and a weekendy a lot of jobs some by Pavlovich and a Joshua Kimmich so 2 players no on with duty in some bit master Brantia your friend said Florian Wirtz can to be honest with you Bayern team in terms of attack community problem more quality be create Hurricane betima ma goals no Musiala betima create the amount Leroy Sani betima create the amount Michael Olise betima yesade ni nyina by Bayern problem at this season omakoye ni nyina na yese omechire ho no enye the best most especially center pair Ken ana Upamecano time no lose concentration and no slow so what check your recent game against Celtic in Pokrana it show clearly say Bayern defense no problem and be facing Leverkusen almost more opportunity to beat my punish show a game back both teams likely so go Leverkusen likely so go will be arena Bayern quality any attacking powers ne say betimi ashegu but to say you be winning any too clear a bit my scoring draw will be arena between Leverkusen and a Bayern bobuku no likely 1-1-2-2 say team be win na based on our track record no mete Leverkusen say a win or draw for Leverkusen. Leicester City will fear Ken Power Stadium against Arsenal. Leicester this season impress me after say omo free Premier League nim call championship omo sa return eba Premier League nim no Leicester City ain't mean perform very well omo nye very impressive this season. Out of 24 games Leicester City are in the Premier League we're winning just 4 which are a bad. Say o pese wo survive wo Premier League nim na wo ka league nim by this time e wo sank wetimi winning matches ni bebre position wo yie say unko relegation. But in the case of Leicester City you bought 24 games na we win for e kire say omode bon wo form even when if you anke nim so betima dominating other clubs no this season Leicester City e win just 2 games e woni fie enti e woni fie mpokra no ontimi dominate opponent no adia ba kwa about Leicester City ni say omo nse goals bebre omo so a omo concede. So based on number of matches yabo in the Premier League 24 games no Leicester amount 25 goals. Goal scoring no emba bebre on the part of Leicester. At the same time Leicester City ni mpokra na ye say ono betime defend no onso so ontimi defend wa concede 53 goals. So the problem of Leicester City as a stands down ye say ono ontimi dominate attacking phase ono so ontimi dominate the defensive phase enti am say about the phases of player Leicester City any sa balance no omo ball no e so predictable yen fam boy your own half then yen fam wing so no on the left side and abenya Ghana ni Abrante Jordan na you on the right side no nya Cordova ni Jordan na you ehu game ni so a na Leicester City team ni etimi movie so me ehu so a Leicester City team no omo ntimi perform so the duty of Arsenal any Arteta say Cordova and Jordan na you omo hu game ni so the moment ombe hu so no ana aba benya oma attackers Jimmy Vardy so betima bouncing in the goals team my friend say Arsenal elusu key players bebre most especially the final third. Kai Havertz out of this game. Martinelli Nsiakai and Bukayo Saka Nsiakai. Definitely eba affect Arsenal the final third. But me pretty sure say Leicester City enye bobokwa. Obetima pose threats bebre. And the team my friend say Arsenal bobuko no. And most likely say Arsenal ebe dominate in Finfi no Thomas Partey this season the form ne was through or ball very comfortable or relaxable or the calmness even Finfi or to me distribute ball very well. Declan Rice because of Partey performance no etimi ma Declan Rice etimi join the attacker or move on through bebre Martin Odegaard definitely ebe join the attack. One thing about Arteta this season you say anytime you be initiate attacker Declan Rice any Martin Odegaard ebe join the attack no sa two players no kwaka omu players no the wide area no ma form the wide triangle enti Arsenal attack biana Declan Rice ekonenima o move occupy the half space the left side Odegaard ekonenima the right side no occupy the half space enti omo form wide triangles no mo dey overload the opponent omo final third but the problem ni say Arsenal be dominate play obe creating chances obe hu ball ni bebre by enim ho no obetima trust your man na say na Kai Havertz eni ho Bukayo Saka eni ho Gabriel Martinelli eni ho obetima trust Raheem Sterling. That's another big question. Raheem Sterling untimi trust no enti pressure no
but Kwame omo fair to Sterling because all your games are this season waba when you 3 matches at waso because all Chelsea now onye bimbo
yeah.
It is over na 1 man games and Arsenal free cup games in England
say before
amana ye tin say obenya matches ni bia dey
abo
at least one man be 2-3 games in yadi
2-3 games in one before say any coach ebe mo abeye regular starter no o chance ye hwe omodembo omo ni omu compete no betime to o man ne modembo ne merit say ye drop obi o ho no
ntia na Tete ho yokofa Sterling free Chelsea
because na onim say or on a regular starter Sterling ebetima ba add with squad depth any experience but buy an opportunity kakra de man impokra still na emfa ana you say players no mo anim ho no bebre na prepra o me prepra na e opportunity de ma Raheem Sterling but the big question here say ubetima trust Raheem Sterling enti game no me Leicester bebo no you most likely say
because one for Leicester dey na champions
say no na bebo
ties on nebo
ene de o mani mo no e Raheem Sterling nwanari ana Trossard ana be lead attack no but the na make can say Arsenal the first player wa she goals kese Kai Havertz we pra the otoso mienu a wa she goals kese Martinelli we pra the otoso miensa wa she goals kese we pra enti the first 3 top scorers in the Premier League obi aye out enti na nim hono player oye trustworthy a obetima trust so obetima ma goals e Abrante friend say Trossard Ngwanari entimi nya playing time no by was show signs ne say onya time no betimabo by Sterling the end ontimi trust no ana Arsenal midfielders no omo ntimi ma goals ni bebre so it's up to Arsenal say in the final third no on betima ye sharp no ma ye clinical wenim ho team e friend say Leicester de ken me nya sure say Leicester betima ma Arsenal tough time bia say Leicester ba be ha Arsenal e game ba kwa metipo Arsenal say emfa hu so melusu key players no still na Arsenal betima akonanim akonya points ope Manchester City ni Newcastle Ken Man City collective play wa drop here ba form ope team ba kwa in terms of collective play or ya dia teamwork Man City ayira individual performance ayira the performance of De Bruyne to say Phil Foden to say so individually your performance the majority of them are drop here ba form the mental aspect of the game are drop here ba form the tactical aspect of the game Oma drop it. The physical aspect and what they need to say Oma drop it.
The wing na Oma ye. And yes sir. And also the 5th. It be more than 13.
I said it Manchester
you said you okay be drop it still Oma saying 5th. And it be more than 30. One more team be 30.
Oh say Manchester Arsenal Oka. Pep Guardiola Manchester United Arsenal Oka.
Into the West City's team. E could sign United won't be brave.
Oh say no cre but one thing is say Manchester United na nkasa no ono no wagye atum say waba form and football form temporary by class permanent. Manchester City recently enya form associate this Manchester United by the class no Manchester United with that class enti form temporary by class permanent and sa class no one Manchester wa Man City ni yo Manchester City bet match Champions League or bet match way or bet match Pep Guardiola the ombeye bibia by class na Manchester United one Man City ndru ho and to bet match abo Manchester United which no cry say Manchester United recently abafom but Manchester United class no Man City for team form home to Manchester United which fact by this season every aspect of the game Manchester City are drop here abafom and on be facing Newcastle can Newcastle performance this season most especially against the big clubs and they say big clubs versus Newcastle Omobo City Liverpool Arsenal Chelsea United the only big club I watch Newcastle is Chelsea only Chelsea free wa big clubs ni no be ntimi she Newcastle Chelsea show mu 2 hours Stamford Bridge team kese be na wo Premier League watch Newcastle Chelsea Newcastle team no ba be shia na dene se obetimi break o mu team no the big question here say dey na Newcastle against the big clubs Ken one
okay
Newcastle all round style be our person on bobi betimabo Newcastle ye bobo ko betima City deep no a park bus no na akire ho players ni nyina no ebenya sa compactness omumbiem
we
omuni Arsenal Newcastle betima decide say me jai board the amount but ye nyina ba be go akire na ye use the deep block Manchester City struggle against teams who use deep block. Typical example, Bournemouth of Manchester United. The same Newcastle, obetima press so high, out the aggressive Iron Man marking. Team back open no to me defend deep. Or no obetima sa press so high. Our one castle half. And me no nim said this season. Say opponent press Manchester City higher. Now obe aggressive. Manchester City lose concentration. Manchester City mistakes. The same Newcastle can ever counter attacking football mu say nimbo and so okase yen sanje ball no yam dominate on finfin wa o Bruno Guimaraes o Tonali o Wolok and Newcastle bobo ko no ken o me all round team style be a person yam bobia no o betimabo Manchester City nim say league no mu ntimi nje assistance na ye ko mbembeji league na onka ho and the only thing our person already this season here say ye bobo season ewie no mo Manchester City etimia qualify into the top 4 Man City eda baby omoda no so nim say olusu game we a emboa no e game back to be honest with you menje Manchester City ndi betting for no be any free match me menje Manchester City end this season and two pa on per problem be a through betting Liverpool Wolves Anfield a game I me expect Liverpool so be winning Wolves enye bobu kwa this season performance wasoro Anfield enye ground so mo kwa ebo mo but there is this particular player ewo mbobu kunim Matheus Cunha kena kwani form wa picking wasoro on sa slot ewo na press conference no oboni din sa this season in the Premier League all performance line player ba kwa ono so betima ka cho se oya akwa to say a complete finisher ni ti ye adwuma ne nan ni fe ye adwuma ne nan bankum ye adwuma o move into spaces ni movement ne ball carrying ability was ra Matheus Cunha was born no omo 3 back and mostly omo rely on omo wing backs no now since Semedo mu say on be your crosses e dey akwa Matheus Cunha but ye game back wa Liverpool for relax dey ama me kakra Liverpool for ma relax ni nyina na ye say omo ni obi a wo chase no sanka ya de se Manchester City bi na de omachi anasa Chelsea bi na wo form no mu chase Liverpool for back come ho Arsenal no mo de omachi no asa ama Liverpool for na ye too relax by say 7 points na da Arsenal any Liverpool bobo konim e wo say Liverpool team ni team wini again ba kwa me go straight win e de ama Liverpool Spurs and Manchester United aha say na Pep Guardiola ka na asem no United at 13th Spurs at 14th two teams in modern ball so any this season United Spurs but one thing about Spurs ASA Ken recently or dominating Manchester United now saying baby as Spurs I bet you Manchester United biano onya victory and also onya good points against Manchester United so check it from 2013 eba from 2013 basine Spurs and lose against Manchester United 2013 basine omobo 5 games Spurs are winning with 3 Manchester draw me win Manchester Nyebi. So recently there between Spurs and Manchester United, Spurs are dominating. And there about so much wake academy Manchester you say. Apart from Spurs are dominating mono, can Manchester United away performance and go yo. What him say Premier League Manchester winning 3 games per away. Premier League na yebono. Manchester ko winning 3 games per away. And Manchester United nankasa no omu free omu chrome na omako bi fufuro chrome Manchester United performance any through but oba be share Spurs team defensively omu ye poor reason ama Spurs defensively omu ye poor ni ye say one omu lose omu key players e wo match ho enti affect omu defensively everything bia benya sa defensive solidity na time ye also making sure senior players e available and omu bo against skillful players omu struggle Manchester wo Amad Diallo or Garnacho or me skillful bit my home again. Adia ba Manchester United and take advantage you say Spurs be attack umbo possess but mo lack physicality wo up front. Branch defense Dominic Solanke out, Richarlison here out. Omo ne cross our physical ability wo many more. Enti Hassan na Harry Maguire and na delete ebeba game nim. Enso so again ba kwa e goals eni so ko win. Me ma no si no. Ma me nko wi wo Real Madrid eni Osasuna resources eni soro by this season no more yade. Couldn't so Osasuna the 9th. This season we lose 2 games per few. The only 2 teams on my question was Osasuna, Betis and Bilbao. Barca and Timin Koshomo, Sociedad in Timin Koshomo, Villarreal in Timin Koshomo, and grounds are Pamplona ono, Deni. But dear Bakwa team friends Osasuna ni, and obi be a game no. Osasuna holding in Nano, Omo Rings, Brian Zaragoza, and Ruben Garcia, 7-11. Omoje Bona. Omo nimbo ne bo omo ye skillful no ma ye cross e dey akoma budame sa striker tenten no enti Osasuna ball no omo defend no omo dey ato wins na Zaragoza ana Ruben Garcia ye cross e dey akoma budome so Real Madrid be win ya e hawa ene Real Madrid full backs Tchouameni ni Asensio e betima handle Osasuna counter attack any omo wins e game ba kwa Real Madrid in share table no o 50 points ATM Atletico Madrid 49, Barcelona 48. So what could run now a big disadvantage to Real Madrid. A win for Real Madrid Football Club Pamplona.
Kwame, call for Madrid a win. Okay. The draws where
they will draw them one.
And you're the M1 and you say possible.
Oh, yeah, possible. I draw the
defeat is possible.
Being I possible.
Okay.
Draw the M for Madrid will win.
Understand all your Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. Now we born to be a dear now.
I said, yeah, idea.
Or 9 a bed and between team for my woman or resource. The spirit. But when I follow her, master born on her pipa and the players in a Madrid game now. Madrid for the
Sasuna. Okay, anyway, but completely
you can know motivation Madrid.
Okay. Oh, say La Liga baby. Of course, complacency the Odiagra ebe how.
Okay.
Men come on na wadaroma. Me da se nyame hira. Na trese minimo no. Emre bi bai. Na John the Baptist omohano pa na yekochi no to prison ena nipadom kwa no makwesra John the Baptist omo kwa no makwesra no so omo kwa no makobɔ no krom hu nsɛm sɛ papa bi aba ɔyɛ nsankyerɛne ɛwɔ man ni mu yɛfɛ no Christ wa na obo nesu na John the Baptist omo kwa no John the Baptist ko bisa ho sɛ okwa am nka nkyɛ saa akwa ne sɛ ɔno ene Christ na yɛhwɛ n'anim no ana sɛ foforo beba ɛna ɔmkɔɛ na Yesu ɛka kyerɛ ɔmo sɛ mokɔ a monka nkyerɛ ne sɛ nsankyerɛne sisi nipa ni a efra no ate na ebusafo nkɔmɔ a midi edi egyina sɛ sɛsɛi Chelsea afa Thomas Tuchel na onya agyenkwa according to the current owners of Chelsea. Graham Potter by ono ne agyenkwa na dabi omo se enyo noa. Bruno Sato de ono de obetwa mu koye enyo noa. Frank Lampard enyo noa. Mauricio Pochettino enyo noa. Mariska Shase na nyema koye pa yes ono ne agyenkwa no ana ken de akika koyi. Uhu agyenkwa ewo Mariska mu ana.
Sadam paying for no. To mama, or man, contract in 5 years. 5 years, yeah.
Yamonkoma. She Ken. First leg. Brighton a ball, first goal. Watch this very carefully. A Levi Cole and the quiet sound from Suono and a Brighton share first goal. Brighton coach that time no about premiership no more for Fabian Hassler. Now or yet soon chese I say I want to make skills chese you show anymore. And the highline Chelsea punished him very well. Sa game in a Kopama a ball 4 goals in the game. If you do remember, Chelsea ball 4-2. Now, Brighton went back, analyzed the game. Before FA Cup number one, Brighton coach Hassler say we study Chelsea. Na sound from Muswana or yeah, first leg on your view. You expect Chelsea to also learn. Now, between FA Cup and then the normal boy, 2 games, 180 minutes. On my Chelsea ball 1 shot on target. Wama Kopama now ball 4 goals. Why are you useless in these 2 games? Coach Baku Esiania Baku did not learn. Now let me tell you something. Hey? And now, what we should game be one of those things that surprised all of us was the position of Yankuba Minta. Ken, Yankuba Minteno or a winger. Very, very good winger. But for sure bright in shape no. Time will be an so more defend here. Joe Vertsman no right back or can center backs for no na Yankuba Mintena baba more of a right wing back. So they defended in 5. Why? Because Chelsea ta overload any hono. So to stop Chelsea from doing that, Yankuba Minta should go there. Why? Someone is learning. Point number 2. Chelsea team no over reliance on Kopama. It's Brighton, what do? Brighton is say Kopama foul ball no ano. Ombe force Kopama dem Kopama the ball na konechi. It's Kopama G ball na clearly or G ball na they had a plan for him. They cross him down, they force Kopama to get the ball back. Or konechi I don't meja no relax, no sanso abe city deep. They had proper plan on Kopama. Na Chelsea plan B without Kopama then. And now I was so annoyed to the extent say team ni nyina no akwakoye Kopama eda Kopama who game no so na yedi Kopama Ken for Christ's sake I want to state it and I'll keep on saying it say Kopama this season on side it is not true on side ba kokra it is rather said that other players are not performing. What for a midfield how many midfielders and the whole premiership no say number 10 for a whole premiership no say last year I could buy on my Chelsea 25 goals all competition Premier League in question 22 goals how many number 10s and the whole premiership or be provide you such number of goals tell me who was such a player. This season, no crown or mususu say, and Yama Enkoye, no 25 Premier League games, what's a 14? Kopama, the level, no, on side and drop it.
Banco for complaining about away games,
Last year, didn't go. Last year, no more complaints, a penalty goes or shadow door. For Christ's sake, he's not a number 9.
But last season, that way goes in him because all checking numbers now.
Skin, that's the say. Ain't mean Koba. Say Obebo full season. Now what's a 22 Premier League goals? Now Premier League teams, you know, almost have a plan for you. Have a plan for you. Try some stop. Even this time, this year, Crown all struggle. What's a 14 goals? He's giving Chelsea number of goals. Or Chelsea all goals. Now strikers say Premiership. Ramos how many goals? Strikers say Premiership. Watch how many goals? Ramos alone when you 2 goals in the match. 14 Premiership goals for Christ's sake. It's any game will be an Kopama be so. Take it. Any game will be a Kopama on your Messi. Messi crown told the beer he goes off. It is a Kopama. Say be a few games be just a Kopama and she goes by 3 games. I say just all BBS. Hey, what kind of Asamo raising bar not too much? He's doing well. And that way we so no. It is the responsibility of the other players to also bring numbers on the table. Jadon Sancho here there will Chelsea team anymore. Numbers men or the break Chelsea. And now Kopama we so no Jadon Sancho be mu be here. Christopher Nkunku me extremely disappointed in him. Ono so yama ombo ni bi. Just 2 games here wa bonyina hwi ni wa kire. So betimi abobo ni bi. No ne madu ekedi say ya no jafo epra. Pedro Neto busy for nothing. Ono so here dey. Itike Kopama 2-3 games on so other teams and other players that are scoring. Then Chelsea are good to go. Well, shift the Kopama arguments aside. And now Chelsea for setup. Coach, you know me, we say, or try Kopama as a false 9. Kopama the false 9 na Obono. Afei na waswitch Christopher Nkunku to a more of either say Nkunku elbow as a number 9, one Kopama be as a false 9, just to make sure say Bia a Chelsea midfield don't buy over lose kakra. It did not work. Fabian Hassler had a proper plan for Chelsea, say, or best stop it Chelsea team, you know. And 2 games in Nina, one map up a strategy. Kai say Chelsea about 180 minutes, 1 shot on target. And run about 90 minutes, Chelsea and 1 shot on target. Proper plan. It is a one starting game. And now Chelsea starting game, you know, Chelsea possess the ball. Chelsea sir, after first game, Chelsea went off. Say individual players, you know, yes, na obi lose confidence, non performance, perform. And now, player bit to say Levi Cole this season he has had a wonderful season, but and I was extremely disappointed. 3rd goal, no. What question pass? Oh, per foul. Referee J foul. Now what's a form? Not we play that in such a form. Really, at this stage, the performance is not form. Say individual players are a picky form. Cucurella recent times a call off. Say Malo goes to and now or inventing a becan Moises Caicedo who fifi or a call. Caicedo so a honey hot Enzo so crowd we doom cry Enzo Fernandez say we doom. It's the team itself is not performing. It's for you to pick up 1 or 2 players and say, oh no, that one should go in a Chelsea team. No, I'm sorry, you are wrong. Well, Mariska, with all due respect, says say Chelsea ain't rat off for anymore. Say Chelsea. Emma Manchester City struggle, so much struggle some Manchester City be sign Chelsea one. No, he does not deserve to be Chelsea's coach. With Manchester City struggles way, some be sign Chelsea one. Mariska does not deserve to handle Chelsea.
So Chelsea is a phenomenal team now. Thomas Roche team now. A rebuilding.
Okay. Team na that 12 and na Pochettino be take over. Pochettino, you started season. Oh, he kept on telling us, I say, yeah, man, with time the team will get better. You read January, February last year, and the team started to say, picky. From January, February, I copy June, a year season. You know, Chelsea were one of the best teams in Premiership anymore. And then the Chelsea better seas. Chelsea go Europa Cup, but for FA Cup no Manchester City for koya latra no. What I say? And then man you for be say kobo Europa Cup. So Chelsea team na Pochettino jatu no. Na enwe peja anase e peja. So when Mariska came in, what the 1 or 2 threes be ba be count, no problem. And now Obeka won a peja team ni ba na face say team ni AC ni tiase. Team a Pochettino jatu no not on the C's position.
No, serious order for.
What you say?
Waba for.
And only air case. See a season, you know. Let's still now the Chelsea tossing you are. And I say Chelsea cried the FIFA. I will say he did not do well. What team commander me did I say? Because they say Chelsea priority now should get getting Chelsea back to the Champions League. That is where they belong. See, Papa Ibai and now me catch Chelsea we're taking decisions. Sometimes I'm so okay on one case awesome. Because in many people I don't understand. Chelsea, we see Chelsea lucky attackers, no problem. Who are Joao Felix? So won't pay Joao Felix now we Joao Felix acquire. Because you don't have the numbers, you replace him. Maybe I talk to the Micho Yase. Or a squad member, you can talk to you by managing the situation. No, extra club with him. In a situations like this, Nicolas Jackson in Niwa, Joao Felix beat him yabo. But I also want Peno on qua. No one fall before Fraba be Shemua. You still don't have the numbers.
Because na Magio and then dinosaur and on so kupre. And to Antobia.
Oh, problem.
Give so kupre and ecophobia by.
Oh, problem no. Say okay, for instance, Chelsea, Maggie niwo, Nicolas Jackson niwo. I'm gonna hear Chelsea solution. Like Nicolas Jackson, one more 10, 11 Premier League games, no I should go back. Now the Nicolas Jackson no I should go sana. This thing sometimes I don't get it. The Nicolas Jackson aspects na ya na bem. Nicolas Jackson, adia na hoya na say these guys are not doing a person. Say Chelsea team Mariska can tweak the system. And now I was expecting to see Pedro Neto force 9. I tell you this. Here, me catch you say.
I didn't kunku nenye.
And nenye baako kra. The American say tell me pa. Adia Chelsea elaki when him was here without Nicolas Jackson. Enye Nico goals. This I want to keep on repeating it. Nico onse goals kesiya na nzin. It Chelsea are not missing Nicolas Jackson's goals. They are mixing Nicolas Jackson's work rates. A coin first year, Juma or press or quite ball. Sadden and Kunkuntimin yet. Sadden and Oboko Palma on Timin yet. So I suspect to say Obi was a similar profile. Be I am Pedro Neto. So finding solutions within your problems, you can find solutions. Say transfer window near tomb. It's a coach. What that's now boss our boys your presses also team was system here in our pressing a part of the game. It's without them Chelsea that's now was our struggle. Meanwhile, there is a winger and also some style no to make Pedro Neto as a false 9. Kopama as a 10. Now say press now I refit team. You start getting it. Unlike say Chelsea for pressure for Obiaji Bola, yanko she Kopama because Kopama na esusu se obetimi aye bibi. Inti ada Kopama team ni wono. Na say team na yera. Oh come on. I feel sorry for Chelsea team no. But massive respect Brighton there. And I know our transfer window be too no. One of the story that shocked me was the fact to say El Nassr at the 73 million euros plus 7 million euros. That's like 80 million euros be pay Mituma. Brighton for some money. A shocking me. Up to now, me say 80 million in the day also Brighton 4G. I don't know for other plans, but Mituma, excellent player.
I don't know Premier League class no be anchor for Mituma. Fanama me sa player no. Mituma. Ono Matthias Kunda. And that's Brighton for 3 no.
Estupinian na.
Estupinian is the last 2 seasons
na the formula hope.
They are players as a club and Kuna Oshas is very good player.
Oh Kunya is consistent.
Mitoma very good player.
Mitoma
say it do transfer window
Go for
class and kofo.
No Chris, no Chris. And no credit Canada, no credit. And say Brighton baby clubs attack coho and na Chelsea. But Chelsea Oma relax kakra. Mituma excellent player. I have no doubt Brighton will replace him because Brighton now they know number 6 or boni ye pa ye. Vis Bissouma. Bissouma Eko Tottenham in Susu da so many replace but they found a way out in bringing Moises Caicedo. Caicedo Eko no be a musician. Now they've replaced him with Carlos Baleba. Think of one day. Mituma Kwa they will have replacement. They'll bring someone. Well, I hear your Becca say Mituma no crying here, but Charlie the Mituma guy was excellent. Goalkeeper ne far ball no Chelsea player and not air pressing goalkeeper no. He had the time to look up, pick a nice pass to Mituma. Baby, all the ball no too warm, Mituma no. Our far ball controlling, it was excellent. Bad defense. The goalkeeper too. Oh my goodness, just what problem? Oh, Ken, I'm going to come off from Manchester City in Newcastle. Seems be a nedie obin no. Man, you a master recently at Crystal Palace. City a master now saying Tottenham Hotspur. Team will be a wa usianoa uhundi ebesi. You always have a good record against them. Newcastle has been excellent, but omuntimi Manchester City. Omushia City biana almost struggle sir. Even omuba it the last bear 15. Yes, almost sir. The last time on share Manchester City was 2000 in the Premiership or not other trophy games. Omuntimi Manchester City. But my fear is that ebia sa precious record they could have Manchester City. Ebia then the City lose. Let me tell you why. The last 2 Premiership games are Manchester City abo. Whatever mean 2 games be. Share Manchester City versus Chelsea. You started game 3rd minutes now Manchester City are conceded goal. How did they concede the goal? Chelsea pressed them and a man Kuzan of Koyes and from Suona Nicolas Jackson Pierre Born and the man Madwike share. 3 minutes pressing City omuntimi hold the ball just like when you were making the stories. What's the Pep Guardiola catch the boys na say omu lusu ball no dodo as omu pre omu nti Chelsea pressed them and they got their first goal 3rd minutes. Remember an example bio. Manchester City versus Arsenal. You start a game no and you press no mkoji ball ni fi Manuel Akanji nsemu a ma Arsenal match Udigan ekwohie goal 3rd minute. City almost starting game no all press some are vulnerable because omunyad boys need to me a handle ball. Okay, so if Manchester City major problem is that when you press them omu a problem Newcastle strength here then
Pressing.
Newcastle betimi atata wo san see some of started pressing I won't say ebia Sandro Tonali ba Bruno Gomares, Alexander Isak, Anthony Gordon, Jacob Murphy. I'm betting me a press so very hard.
So 2 players Newcastle and Kofadrin Bomo, Jacob Murphy and Joelinton.
Oh, Joelinton there.
Squad players.
Joelinton there.
Only team players, but Aye Isak, Bruno Gomares, Anthony Gordon. Yeah. But Joelinton, Juma Wayano. Striker, Janabi Jan Fifi.
Joelinton.
What's the position now? And he's Obeki.
And on the fitness issue. In the fitness, I'm not too sure he will play, but in the fitness issue. But Joelinton, massive respect because striker thought about yes, let's try him in midfield. I'm trying about afa.
Honest, man, me born 15. What do you say? Anyway, striker na yeah. Motor me as a striker.
Oh my goodness.
Anya yeah. What do you 15 meet me?
Oh, but I'm impressed.
Born now, Joelinton.
See, Newcastle team, you know, technically, team ball ni gidi bias, but they know what to do. Remember what bre? When Newcastle bar over 90 minutes, you know. Now I want to watch what we game so bre because 90 minutes on the true Mikasa City so say I want any new for Mika. I am sure Pep Guardiola. Now game Wednesday game no so. Against Real Madrid.
Nanya na Kwame so omunjabre na ne sa game no Kwame o babo Newcastle be tinu Champions League o say o Bernabeu game woni da so
Yeah, Pep Guardiola.
Akabe.
Me concentrate on Newcastle the end of Madrid.
Na would you place in now
Because I was in my room top 4 no. Na next season about Champions League.
was in your biabo.
Enye biabo. Na do we need to Madrid there na. We film dada. And to concentrate in Newcastle.
Put your biggie. I don't know. Newcastle bet me ama waje we room into top 4. I think I like your bet me because of UEFA you coefficient in
sure.
Bet me room. Okay, another and this the oba with the FA Cup no.
Yeah.
And bet me aba ka ho.
And nyame so aye wadom Chelsea na on na April no. Ono so akwakwoti atonra.
Now say Wednesday na wo do when you go. Na Wednesday bibi wo ba bia wo do when you go.
And you say a bird in hand is worth more than 1,000 in the bush. Into the kita was isi ano.
Je na ebushi no. Ah na beba na bonja.
Say our bush in any bird 1,000 ni Real Madrid. Ba ku na kita was isi ani Newcastle. It will focus on no. Na onya sa points ni wi a na afi wa hwe wanim.
Na me pacho Champions League ni City di 14th crowd league mu na oje Champions League. Next season so be sabo.
But sisi only Newcastle na ekobo.
Na me ba only me ba.
A match after match.
Only Madrid na Champions League final. Ana we shema do waje.
Next season Madrid do waje. One view.
Who you on magic?
Na ye show one view. One view.
But who you on beti makoje o?
Ah Madrid na mo high. Madrid mo high.
I'm confidence.
Very high.
I didn't know why you ntum kra da ye kra ye dwen ho. Who be you hwan? Who be you Madrid over na ba?
I'm going to make a Madrid in your film.
Debi. O do mbo bi. No mo be stadium na ya kata so no. Na aircon nem bomb.
Stadium now. Untum ba kata so.
Eh, e bomb from Broni from.
The last time I'm kata so yes eh. Ko for no.
Oh, I want to say you was. Oh.
The bus am prepare say obu so ba kata so.
You no bus asem there. Mun fanton check kakra.
Se say am kata so bi ebushi o am kata so bi.
Oh, you be kata so.
Sir.
You be kata so.
Kata so dey da am kata.
Eh, and the Broni from and they was say before.
Because obi be so for no am say ko tua light bill there. So light bill. Biggie.
Ken, Mamisha say from Chelsea. Na oye story bi. Na Chelsea supporters. The Roman Abramovich din. The Tonyom. I was stadium Abraham Lucy here to a Brighton and Ra. So be a Chelsea supporter. Now anytime a Chelsea be Lucy match, or back to you stadium Abramovich din. Won't even blame me as a supporter no. Debbie. As I said, the sikani ba ho. Na ne papa tia se papa ne ye bibia ma no. Na papa na film na ne wo fa bi ne hwe no. No feel say e hwe na ne wo fa ne hwe no no. Enya hwe papa. De bia o te wono mo a no wa fe ne papa. Step bi obeteki bia we de nka me papa wo ho a sam nke enye sei. That is the situation of the Chelsea supporters now. Chelsea ye team na ho. But na Chelsea enye Premier League contender. Na Chelsea ye she season ase a FA Cup ne ade mpo na wontimi mfa Chelsea mem. Domestic trophies. So obebo Chelsea din na nka ho. Dan so obekọ akwa dream po se Chelsea ebekọ akwa je Champions League. Derby na emmem. Se Chelsea be sorry no mbedwene. So mbeje Club World Cup mire bi beba na emmem na ensi. Eye papa na efe ni se Roman Abramovich no. Ene de sa agidie no ebre Chelsea supporters no wo makomam. He brought that sense of belief. Obefa Chelsea team no ene o sha se oye investment. Coach papa bi obeji din a obeyi utibia. Roman Abramovich be say the team ni gina. Opeso odi ani jebre supporters no obefa sa coach no no de naba. Player papa obeyi ho, obeji din, obebo ball a efe. Na odin be ba so mo de mo wosro. Na Roman Abramovich aba. No aba be fawo. No de oba Chelsea team no mo. It's every aspect of the team, every aspect of football. Baby, say you didn't pashe, Emma team ni gina biano. Roman Abramovich be make sure so be kwa kofa nipa de aba be hye wo. Na sa din no, team Chelsea team ni de bia na epeja. Chelsea sha se omoje domestic trophies. Chelsea be G League under Jose Mourinho. Or to talk quality players. If you want them, e ba ya afa Chelsea be a Champions League contender. Okopie mu of finals in 2008. Manchester United different in some okopie mu of finals in 2012 on Bayern Munich. Ye hu ya ne se Chelsea age because now a tournament na kwa afa when you that experience. A Roman Abramovich ne sa age die ne bae. Thomas Tuchel ba ya enche yempo 2001 2021 2022 ya. Thomas Tuchel be fa Chelsea team no J Champions League the first season eba be J Club World Cup ka ho de ma Chelsea na Chelsea J Club World Cup da adwuma ya ye kan enkomo ya ye di nyina na ye Roman Abramovich ene Roman Abramovich ni ho Chelsea supporters ni feel say Roman Abramovich wo ho abia nka club na ekọ na nkọ emre bi atwam so obefa Chelsea key player ken ding this a Chelsea a UC player na wie atwene mu nsuo nyina na ode na ma wo omo na Chelsea pe omo pass still team fire it was Real Madrid na team fire Thibaut Courtois Eden Hazard even with that the next so omo yama club ni bia na omo aye but we say amrante ni mienu a say Chelsea will key player wo say wo ba be fa no e de ne ko because we a big team it doesn't happen na ya under Roman Abramovich obe provide bibia player ne pe e de ama no ene stars saying na kwa mi bisa say Chelsea were elite players 5 good was saying put the woman class like Real Madrid nom e be yo makono so mbeba be fa de akọ mu team mu a new man take you over or take you over no ono ne die she need different from Roman Abramovich de no it is see supporters dey bre
big e didn't my supporters in move on because Roman and maybe
ken
Romans
maybe
Chelsea aye una biem
yes
and jade no move on mo kobo game bia no mo lusu na Roman Abramovich
say ye di nkomo no say mre bi papa bi buy no ba be fa Chelsea na friend Abramovich e bia Chelsea age Champions League 2 waji league dudu say na yes papa na mo ye ache 20 years ago 30 years ago 40 years ago a lot of this generation wouldn't be around but Chelsea supporters no mo say si ano omo na e ho no last 2 years no e bi mpo aba be ka ho it just last 2 years 3 years ago omo Roman Abramovich it e be ya din say niam ankoyo meja papa ni din bo
and you say this new owners na esha say some win trophy
supporters ne person new owners no eto on line but new owners into vision different and I believe say education and e be bo Chelsea supporters no o coaches omo fa prospects omo for already ripe coaches Maresca na wa fan ne kire say o man mfie na Maresca de na ye bibi players omo to no e kire say omo mfie na players na mature baba be big players na omo de omo ye bibi they are only buying prospects in terms of playing body, in terms of technical team. A 2-year supporter, fashion team. Suspend their command kakra. Now they support the farmer team, na the BCBiano. Fanese Chelsea now do and a woody actually. Because the old Chelsea under Roman Abramovich says here, so be Chelsea under Todd Bowley extremely difficult. A project na Todd Bowley she. It's ya botrene wo se unyana sa project na ripe na afi wudi so mfaso. Ken Leverkusen ne Bayern Munich baba bishia. Ba Leverkusen after so the Bundesliga title no. Abe target the ama every club in the Bundesliga. Football no sanity. Na enim de obetimi aye last season. And oba be fam o unbeaten. And niam teams ntimi nye wo wiase. Ade ba ko ne ye den pa. Say league bi e wo wiase bia wo ye team na oba unbeaten. And you're very difficult. But oba be yes you took everybody by surprise. If you want to a new season, muno, afe attention about so. If you want to beat the champion, or so set up with team no, said you better fit the standards of the champion. It's just one no man no more league ade. Bayern Munich confuse league near the best right, or she team says yeah, or build the team said you better fit the standards of a Leverkusen, and as a Brune so because I defending champion, to be team be a target. And no match teams no more deba. But Leverkusen on the other hand this season. Onya that bad, but the performance I won the last season no enter this season. Se see am no work say. Bayern Munich na dash ronum e wo league log na so. Yes, no correct. Only did by 8 points. No correct. It is on fie na Bayern Munich sign ba be na. Bayern Munich widen gap na they are 11. And no ne ade about Leverkusen. And ni coach Xabi Alonso empesa sa ade ni besi. Omo pese omo betena fie ni aba be hye omo already this season. Okọ Bayern Munich komni na kwa akọbọ 1-1. They have that thing at the back of their minds. So this season, unbeaten in 2 matches against Bayern Munich. On board 1-1 new year, no. Or signing next year with DFB Pokal. Almost share with DFB Pokal, and no. Leverkusen, share Bayern Munich 1-0. It's the 2 matches now. I'm going to say unbeaten there. Say about the nephew pa. I'm on my baby share bedding. Bayern Munich on the other hand, so few say. I'm going to be international 3 times in a season. When to me and Shani Baku cry. Omuntimi check e massa record name to aso it will also go with all the Arsenals no akwa pray so betimi anya 3 points e dey free
3 back and a yet day a coach a friend is Zabi Alonso Bebo Henkapi, Jonathan Ta, and Edmond Tapsoba. These are the 3 central defenders obey you see omo. Because Onimawa, Babunika attack your opposite threat into a weapon numbers actually said you be to me a defending war whenever there is pressure. Player Bako be a key and Yama Liverpool in this game and your moment for the Granny Shaka. He has experience. Our football ni mu Bundesliga Premier League experience ni wo it is all the first time fin one man and so control game ni ma team ni results but on yan for because he's going to meet one of the most intelligent midfielders in the world Joshua Kimmich Ubeshia no fin one another stubborn player it is going to be a midfield battle and you be win this midfield battle no and e be win the game no
Joshua Kimmich boy anya no mo ka left right in kwan
ken he
passes no kwan chen the passes in him.
But football, no, apart from passes, I would be a player. Player no without the ball intelligence to say.
Okay.
He's one player on kita ball now. O make sure available space is a what team nim. E won fin you no be close. E tu be timi kita ball no. Onu ni ball no. But baby the ball no be fair be posit set be obeti sa akwan no. It's the intelligence. E won fin one more soro pa. Harry Kane this season has been superb. E was set up so ba mo adwene corner so pa. So mo per results are. Ken 19 matches na wabo Ediama Bayern Munich or 21 league goals. The forward line players Olise no so do omo de beba Kingsley Coleman no de omo de beba. Eti enye an easy day emfa Marco Zabi Alonso ene ne mrante no. But I believe say that kind of mentality so no so nya league na still obetimi defend eye Zabi Alonso no ni ball fie na already this season 2 matches on mabo one year better share over Bayern Munich no. E be den so obetine fie do be lose this particular encounter. A double chance and as a win or draw for a team my friend say by Liverpool in ne. Ken AC Milan and Verona at the boy na AC Milan I was say gather momentum because they have a very big game in the Champions League.
Final.
Yes, against Final. What you can kwa we akwa ko Lucy. Oko Lucy wie no oba betenefie. Say oba betenefie na you fortunate now your team to say Verona and then e baba bebo a. Minim die ntia wo say wo tenefie na wo drop points. Emwa AC Milan team no.
Consasa o job no na no mo call Milan no ye Zlatan empayimfo no. O free more Champions League no be pam no.
Ken
say osan wo Verona.
Yes.
Wow, bad what the team benefit because just Tuesday o game e bit mo lose adwuma.
Yes.
And another game when your points in so momentum not just the last 2 games in and went to me and winning.
Went to me and winning. I bet kill team
we your coach now situation.
Can me your coach now go in with all my Arsenals.
For this one.
Yes.
Heras Verona.
Yes.
I don't know drop here Rafael Leao, Theo Hernandez, even top players, you know.
Ken o drop your almost so when your points now. A better thing the amount because AC Milan to so per top 4 Barca qualify for next season Champions League. And in football, you bet me am a coach target. But the coach let me target now. Fine, e be why be pamo. But I thought that be circumstances alluded to coach let me the target. Anyhow good he was on the way to meeting that target. Amfa no, na decide say still maintain coach no. It in penifo aka. Say Champions League no one qualify, I bet me am say e be pamo. But if your performance I'll be dying the proud to the Champions League now will be free no. Ebeti me a convince you say nya hwe. Ye nya na won tena honom na onya adwuma na nya de be emfa mayen. AC Milan ye fortunate team work akwa in the shape of Verona. Ken since 1957, 68 years in here, Verona ain't share any of the Milan sides. Say AC Milan, say Inter Milan. These 2 teams since 1957 Verona team show move our way. Say Verona too kind. No kobo any of these teams to 3 points. And see that. AC Milan are fortunate to about such a team. O make sure so you see the Fantastic Four very well. Say see how ko Italia. Emrantia 9 no mo AC Milan ni mo no to in the Fantastic Four.
Why no.
João Felix. Rafael Leao, Christian Pulisic and Santiago Jimenez.
Okay.
Sam Rantia 9 no. Oh you see mo very well the Benya results because Verona the top striker thanks that Epra Omobi 6 goals in our show no no top striker no. I mean Sane di ho. Was 3 goals. And Adani Mosquera and so 4 goals. These are the 2 men on the lead attack.
So a fella senior position with him.
Yeah. On a bonus as a supporting striker.
Okay,
not the Rafael Leao only
Enzo Maresca Chelsea for Brepa. Senko Ebianca We might prepare.
Government options, kaka.
Options.
But I believe said this is an opportunity for AC Milan, possibly a 2-0 or 3-0 win for AC Milan. Now I'm almost confident to get into the Champions League.
But that's say